entire growing season of 2015. This is the 6-piece diamond blue Larkspur collection. And I have to say, my goodness, these are gorgeous.
This is the only way to have the blues and still be happy.
Wow.
I love this color. It's absolutely iridescent.
It's blueberry blue.
It is so blue. I mean, this is the kind of blue, that lapis blue that you see on King Tut's business.
Yes.
I'm just saying, these are gorgeous.
Business?
Well, you would go there.
I'm sorry, you mean his tomb?
That's what I meant.
Okay, got it. Just checking. Sorry. Antihistamines in me.
Okie dokie.
These, you're going to get 6. Where do these grow?
Well, these, the more sun you give these, the better.
Oh,
and because these are like dwarf delphiniums.
Oh,
and this is also part
it.
of our collection of plants that we have dubbed the perpetuals. Again, that means they bloom all season long with no gaps. Beautiful foliage, beautiful blue. These were wildly popular last year because who's got colors like this? And you think, okay, you know, I always want to have delphinium, but I live in Mississippi.
Right.
That's my home state, by the way.
Yes.
These will grow in Mississippi.
Now, when we're talking about different zones across the country, where will these grow? Where will these not grow?
Well, these will grow in the hottest areas of the country. These will grow in the coldest areas of the country.
So,
we've got wide latitude. These get 12 to 16 inches across, and they get about 24 to 26 inches tall. Look at that color. Now, we talked about it when, you know, before the show was going to start. I said, you've gotten a $30 flower arrangement before.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they have a lot of chrysanthemums in them. Then you get the $50 or the $75 arrangement in it. And they have these in it.
Gonna get the Larkspur.
These are the high-end flowers that you see in the expensive arrangements.
They're gonna ship to you as shown at the bottom of your screen at the right time to plant for your zone. $36.42. Here's the deal. These are the only quantities we have of the entire growing season of 2015. When we sell out of these, that's it. Can't get any more for 2015. So all 6 of them, where do we plant them? How do we care for them?
This is how you get it. I mean,
Whoa,
look at this.
That's beautiful.
And I'm not
foliage.
sending you dinky plants.
No.
Can't stand that. Now, it's not just one little plant in there. If you look down in there, you'll see, look, there's all kind of business going on down in there.
More business.
Love these. And more business. We're in business today. And all the blue comes up. But if you got the Agastache collection that we had on earlier, this is a good one to mix in to bring in that true blue color. It's also beautiful with the pink and the red roses that we had too. Great cut flowers, butterflies, hummingbirds, and again, this is not one you have to be afraid to cut because it keeps making more. Good foliage, which I mentioned earlier about the roses, good foliage, and incredible blue blossoms. We
have a deer issue in our yard like you would not believe. Always had the chasing them out. I keep, you know, and I always am looking for something that is beautiful, that is bold, that is going to really be a showstopper, but that also is deer resistant. The deer do not like these.
That's correct.
So if you're looking for something and you're sick and tired of planting things and just basically feeding the herd, this is going to be what you want to pick up. So is this, what kind of age are we talking about here? What growing period is this?
Second year.
Second year.
Yours will be this big. Yours, by the way, will bloom like crazy this very first year. That's what they do. And just, it's a way to add the blue to your garden. It's hard to find blue flowers in a perennial. And these are our perpetual perennials, which means they bloom all season long. These will come back, even down in Mississippi, even up in upstate New York. These are fantastic plants.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
As if 2 of my favorite plants got married and had a baby.
Well, okay.
The Nico Blue hydrangea and a beautiful fragrant daylily. It looks like Nico Blue and a daylily had a baby. I mean, look at this. I mean, because you're looking at these beautiful, bright, large blossoms, the brightest blue of the Nico, but even more blue than Nico could ever be.
Because it's got that iridescent quality to it that you just don't see this in any of the other blue flowers.
It'd be so pretty dried, too, when they get to the fall.
It's just a phenomenal look, but you mentioned the fact that the deer don't like these. I keep going back to the Agastache because that's my favorite perennial of all time. The deer don't like that one either. Mix this one in with your Agastache collection. You want things that come back every year, that bloom all summer long, that the deer don't like. Those are the 2 items you need to pick up in the show.
As a horticulturist, as I ask you this question, I'll ask you this question in a minute. It's 1 minute and 32 seconds. I don't have time. I'll ask you in a minute. This is the only quantities we have of the season. The bluest flower offered all summer long. You're getting the blooms. Laverne in Vermont is our very first caller for Cottage Farms of 2015 in our first show. Hi, Laverne. Let me introduce you to Philip. I'm Jackie.
Hi. How are you?
Hey, Laverne.
We're doing great. Are you picking these up for your home?
Yes, I have 25 acres, and I need to fill things up.
Well,
and
yeah.
I have deer and rabbits that just love to eat things.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
And-
cute.
We do too.
They're cute until they eat all your gardening stuff that you planted.
And it can happen overnight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, to see these bright blues and the knockout roses that are double. I've never seen the
that's
doubles
gorgeous.
before. And I just have a whole lot of plans for these.
Look at this.
Look at how gorgeous that is.
How do you like that color?
Have you ever grown anything from
It is
Cottage Farms?
almost a royal blue.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it's-
in the center.
I'm just wild about this color. I just don't see anything that's this color. They're going to be happy in Vermont, by the way. Gorgeous state.
Yes,
I'll add that
stunning.
too.
Oh, great. And I like these because they don't fall over.
Right.
No, you're not seeing that
You know,
happen.
like the tall nasturtium, you have to kind of prop them up. And also, last year I bought gardenias from you.
Okay.
Yes.
Those gigantic, they were amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
good.
Oh, good. Well, and just as you know, Laverne, the same as with anything that you get from Cottage Farms, you're going to get the growing guide, the instructions on how to plant it, how to fertilize it, how to take care of it, what you need to do, and of course, the information on the guarantee will be right on the back, so you're going to have all of the information that you need.
Well, that's wonderful. In fact, I did buy the rose food.
Yes.
And it's so simple, and it mixes great, and I would suggest that to anybody who grows roses.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Laverne.
Thanks, Laverne.
Enjoy. We want, you know what? You need to send pictures to us of your 25 acres. We want to
will.
see what you're doing.
I will.
Yeah.
I will do that this summer.
Absolutely. Philip's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. We want to see pictures.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Laverne.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy. Happy gardening. Well, M43614, these are the only quantities of the entire season. This is the bluest flower that we have offered, that you have available. It is our Spring Fever Gardening event. Do not go away. We've got our one-time only value coming up, and all the event prices will be going away at the end of the day. Okay, so Philip, take us on a little tour now. Where are we going?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I've gone to heaven. Here I'm down at Cottage Farm.